Okay, we are looking at Why the Sea is Salty, Day 6, our writing day. Let me share my screen here. Okay, so we're going to start by looking at our team cooperation goal. It's still active listening, so think about what that looks like my eyes are on the speaker, my body is still, and I'm paying attention to what they're saying. We have been working on theme. For word power, we've been doing synonyms. And in writing, we're going to be writing a book review. So today's the day we're going to write our book review. In a book review, you include information about what happened in a book. You also share your opinion about a book. However, you don't want to give too much information away, so you don't ruin the ending in case somebody else reads the book. The purpose of a book review is to help another person decide whether he or she would like to read the book. All right, so here's an example of a book review. I read a book called Ruby the Copycat that I loved because it made me laugh. In this book, Ruby wants to fit in with her classmates. During lunch, she goes home and puts on an outfit like Angela's outfit. Angela does not like being copied. Miss Hart tells Ruby that she should be herself, but Ruby starts copying her teacher. She comes in school with long pink fingernails like Miss Hart. By the end of the story, Ruby finally finds something that she really likes about herself. You'll have to read the story to find out what Ruby likes about herself. I laughed when Ruby's nails look like her teacher's nails. I once copied my older sister, so I understand how Ruby felt. Ruby the Copycat is a funny book that everyone should read. So, can you tell me 2 reasons that the author really enjoyed Ruby the Copycat? Well, we know that she says that she laughed at a certain part of the book. And just like Ruby, she once copied someone. Okay, so our writing prompt today says, write a book review for Why the Sea is Salty. Begin with an opening sentence that clearly states your opinion. You have to have at least 3 events that happen in the story, but do not give away the ending. Give at least 2 reasons that support your opinion about the story. End a sentence with a sentence that restates your opinion. Be sure to write in complete sentences. Use correct spelling and pronouns. And then we have a scoring guide here that says, the book review begins with an opening sentence that clearly states the reader's opinion. That's worth 10 points. The book review tells at least 3 events that happen in the story, but does not give away the ending. That's worth 10 points for each event, so 30 points total. The book review gives at least 2 reasons that support the writer's opinion about the story. That's worth 15 points for each reason for 30 points total. The book review ends with a sentence that restates the writer's opinion. That's worth 10 points. The book review is written in complete sentences. That's worth 10 points. The book review uses correct spelling and pronouns. That's worth 5 points for each thing for 10 points maximum total. Okay, so before we can begin writing, it's important that we plan what we are going to write. And that way our thoughts and ideas are going to be organized when we write them down. The best way to plan for writing is to use a graphic organizer. Today, we're going to use a web. This will help us put our thoughts in the right order as we write our book reviews. So if you're watching this video, you're going to want to pause here and make this web on your paper. So you're going to put why the Sea is Salty, that's the title. And then here you're going to put opinion and then story. You're going to put 2 opinions. That's 2 things you think about the story yourself. And then story, you're going to include at least 3 events from the story. Okay, so here's an example of a draft. In this draft, does the author clearly state her opinion? Well, yeah, if I look here in this first sentence, it says that I loved this book because it made me laugh. So she is explaining what part in the story, and then she even goes into some detail about some of the silly things that happen inside the story. So that needs to be included in your book review. Okay, and also pronouns. So here is pronouns are just words used in place of nouns. For example, she, he, they, it. Harry walks to school every day. So instead of saying Harry, they say he walks to school every day. Here's another one. Pedro and Maria play soccer. They play soccer. So just replacing the names with a pronoun. So the reason why you want to do that is so you don't repeat words as much. So if you kept saying Harry did this and Harry did that and Harry did this and Harry did that, it might get a little boring. So that's why you replace it with pronouns. So after you write your first draft, so you're going to take your stuff from your web and you're going to write a draft kind of like this one, but you're going to do it on why is the sea salty? And then you're going to go back through it and check it to see if you're using your pronouns correctly and you're following everything on this scoring guide. Okay, so you're just going to be writing a book review for Why the Sea is Salty, and you're going to submit it on our Canvas page. All right, that is our lesson for today.